I know people that don't give a shit, that know everything about sports, are great people when you get to know them, but they seem like fucking assholes. You have to make his eyes say it all. You know, he's not gazing into my eyes. It's he's got his hands on the a stick. You know how many D's of chess you can have in there? Definitely a big D.
Welcome to the Bang Martin Podcast. Welcome to the Bang Martin Podcast. Welcome to the Bang Martin Podcast. It's not great, but it's pretty good.
Thought about how we can get Bill Burr out to the comedy club I don't even own yet. That's how far ahead I am. Elon's playing 5D chess. I'm playing chess with chessboards, baby. You know how many D's of chess you can have in there? Definitely a big D of chess. And say a big D on your chest. That is an entirely different video. I'm talking about playing chess D. Chess exponentially. Just the chessboard to the chessboard power. King me, bro. King me. Guess what? Just like this. Let me tell you, responsible brain, which is just a thought. I know that may be news to you, but the thought that I need to be inside, it's nice. It's doing my fair share. It's this, it's that. They're just thoughts. But there's an associated feeling, sensation, usually not a good one. Feels bad, man. Right? Back to the bang one. Oh yeah, but the point was, so I'm like, all right, well, 7 o'clock, right? I'll go in there and I'll go get the baby, hang out with the baby. And then my brain says, yeah, but people work in 15-minute intervals, so 7:15, easy enough, right? And everyone knows that. My wife's in there sleeping like a zombie, one eye open, feeding the baby. And she looks at the clock. Right? She's so tired. But it's 7:01. She's like, "Oh, I'm tired, but it's the 15-minute rule. He's not going to be in until the 15, right? Or 17 because he's not going to start walking until 15 just struck 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and by then she's thinking, "Oh, he's got to get to the half hour mark. All right, maybe 7:30. Let's lay this baby in this pack and play. I'm a big woman. No offense. No, I'm a big girl. I can do this. I'll put the baby in here. I can do so much. I don't even need this man. You know what? I should just start paying him a bunch of money. Give him this house and just take these kids and show him I can do it all. He's a fucking buster anyway. Buster Keaton over here. Just give him about $20,000 a month in male alimony. Malimony, is that what it's called if the male gets it? Malimony, I'll take that, baby. Oh, I'll be spending it on my Tesla. Blacked-Out Model-S Tesla. Plaid. Elon's old one. I'm getting that shit for free. That $10,000 is going to the rims. Just kidding. I'm keeping the ones that are on there. I'm not upgrading shit. I'm saving a whole bunch of money. First of all, how'd you get that Tesla for free? Because I know Elon. How do you know Elon? Long story. But if you want to know, it's kind of like 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, but more like Bang Martin knows everybody. How is that possible? Because I just had to meet one person and had to do one thing. Two things. I had to be patient. I had to buy a pizza shop. I had to turn the back of the pizza shop into a comedy studio, comedy club. Only in the evenings. Keep it family friendly during the day. Open a little later so we can get the folks passed out on the porch or still going from the night before. You hear me? Then Bill comes in. Bill? Yeah, Burr. And I say, hey man, love your stuff. Can I make you a pizza? You're probably going to complain about it. I'll make it for you anyway. Fuck you. Don't worry, the guy that was here before, he shit all over my pizza. And I'll tell you what, maybe you guys can go get married. Oh, so anyway, Bill and I get to talking. We hit it off. Turns out he flew in over here to this little airport, and he's going to take me up in his helicopter. We paddle around town. There's an emergency landing. We have to do a auto rotate. Motor goes out, right? What do? Well, you do an auto rotate. I don't know how to do it, but he does. You have to. They won't give you your license, and he pulls that lever, pow, and somehow you can go one of two ways in this story, people. Either the auto rotate works fine, you get just enough lift at the end, you land the thing. I run over and I hug him. Right, this is really weird because I'm really sweaty at this point. I thought I was gonna die. He probably hugged me back, right? We both thought we were gonna die. Nah, auto rotate's nothing. But I think we go with plan B here. He looks over at me and says, his eyes say it all. He's not gazing into my eyes. He's got his hands on the stick that keeps you in the air, and he's just he can't take his hand off to press what? The red button. What does everyone, their entire life, every movie that has a bomb that's about to go off, there's a red button, a big old missile that's about to take off with a lady strapped to it, right? The love of his life. Now, big red button, launch that sucker. Well, it turns out in this helicopter, this model, it's a Robinson R22 extended edition. It's got a big red button, and I get to press it. I have to press it. I'm the only one that can do it. What does it do? I'll let you think about that for a minute. I've already thought about it twice. Guess what happens? Guess what happens? The rotors, those are the things that spin to keep you up in the air, the top ones, right? If you were trying to eject out of this thing, it would chop your head off. So first thing it does is it jettisons these rotors off the top. And I just realized it's not a good look for the people on the ground, but it is what it is. We got to save the life of the people in the air. This is somehow written into, right? I mean, it is written into the thing. Shit's falling off airplanes all the time. They're not worried about the stuff on the ground. Oh no, 200 people in the air. We got them, yeah, magic, through the air. Somehow got them on the ground safely. We're not worried about, yeah, we had to lose an engine, fell down on some property, but we're going to rebuild it. Insurance has already got it taken care of. Yeah, oh yeah, all done. But then what happens after these things jettison off? I think we go Top Gun. We go Top Gun. No goose situation. I'm not doing a Mav goose situation here. Everything works flawlessly in this thing. It's a new model, Robinson. Press that red button, boop. Rotors jettison off, and then we go up. Talk to me, goose. We're up in the air now. Parachute comes out, and they skydive over here all the time. So I'm not worried about that. I'm not going to voluntarily go skydive. In this thing, I thought Bill had control of this helicopter. Turns out, shit, he wasn't doing maintenance on it. He's a comedian. He's not a helicopter. I don't know what his due diligence is with helicopter shit. I know he went to summer school. No, he's really smart though. I think if he gave a shit, which he doesn't, about most of anything, that yeah, he'd remember the maintenance cycle stats like he remembers football, hockey, and now Formula One driver names. And when they urinate, he remembers everything. I know people like this, which is how I know we'd be good friends. I know people that don't give a shit, that know everything about sports, are great people when you get to know them, but they seem like fucking assholes. You have to make that connection with them, somehow get that connection where you end up flying with them in a helicopter. Robinson, newly equipped with this badass jettison thing I was telling you about. It's not even the full point of this. We hit it off, man. He actually loves the pizza because I have the ingredient that his wife likes and his daughter. I'm not trying to out you with all your kids. You've talked about this before. I got the ingredients they like. I know what they are. I don't know what they are. But somehow, magically, right? This is all working out. And then you say, "Oh man, that's so cool, dude, and you're a cool person. Hey, I know Joe. You want to meet him? Joe who? Roadster. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's going to come by the club. You want to do some open mic out here in the club? Yeah, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump from Austin, Texas, but he's coming through this way anyway. Why not go to this little booty hole, booty hole of a town you live in and have some of your shitty pizza? Well, okay, I'm liking this story so far. And then 5 minutes after I meet Joe, we hit it off because I have no UFC experience and I can just listen to him talk about it all day. And I'll get my buddy, also the guy who's a sports person. So it's a win-win. He's an asshole. He can talk to Joe about everything, and Bill about sports. Talk to Joe about UFC, people's weights in the UFC throughout the year, the fluctuations and the various weigh-ins. That's the type of statistics these people remember. I don't know how they do it. I don't know. I'm measuring out flour for waffles in the morning, and for the kiddos, I got 2 cups. That's all I got to put in there, and I got a cup scooper. Okay, 2 cups, cup scooper. Scoop it out, put it in there, and I forget. Shit. Did I put 1 or 2 scoops in there? I only had to put 2 in there, people. And, sometimes you got to start over. Sometimes that's the lesson, the moral of all this. If you, and sometimes you have to wing it, right? Maybe 3 cups of flour is the right way to go. And people at the factory slipped up. They accidentally printed 2 cups. It's what it calls for in the recipe. Yeah, all that to get to Elon. And Elon comes in, got the best pizza he's ever had. He's never had pizza. He's from South Africa. So he comes over and he gets this pizza. Oh, it's so good. And no, it's not. No, it's not. Turns out my pizza sucks. Shit. Damn it. Again? Again? And he doesn't get food poisoning because I can't take the liability for that. It's just it goes down the wrong tube. I had this boss that I worked with, and it was his like first night on the town, and he's going out to show everyone he's a cool guy, right? We're gonna go out, and he's gonna pay for dinner. He was really cool. He was the coolest, but they started calling him Chicken Bone. Imagine your boss, right? You can't take him seriously anymore. He comes in, the numbers are down. You're down 1,000% profit. And he just, all right, we got to get to it, right? And you just hear in the back, I can't do a chicken sound. I don't have that register, but you could probably do it for me. I'm looking for a soundbite person anyway. If you wanna do it, that's a pretty good one. Chicken bone, but it went down the wrong tube somehow. It went down the way where you don't die, but you can't swallow, and you feel it's your brain fucking with you like you're on the verge of death. It's one wrong move. This thing moves, your airways blocked, and you better hope someone knows CPR. Um, no, no one there was in healthcare. They were all IT people, computer people. Um, Not a requirement to know basic life support or the Heimlich maneuver. I think we all want to try it on some level. You're just looking for, not hoping, but hey, if it happens, right? Opportunity. They say luck is when opportunity and experience meet themselves. So your experience you get from watching YouTube videos and Heimlichs, and then your luck is when someone happens on a piece of meat they didn't chew, and not financial advice, but this might be your opportunity. This might be your chance. Dr. Heimlich. Elon chokes on my pizza and has to go to the hospital. Has to leave his what? Blacked-Out Model-S Plaid Tesla fully loaded with autopilot and the beta of full self-driving. I'm talking the one Elon gets, not the one that everyone else gets. I'm the one that wants to protect number one, the one that ejects him out of the vehicle in some type of a carbon fiber hover jet. Come on. This guy has rockets that land themselves, people. You don't think he's got all the kinks worked out in this life? How does he get so much done? Clone technology. It's been around since I was in 7th grade and heard about Dolly the sheep. Look her up. Who knows how many kids Dolly has? Clones of clones of clones of clones, and this go. Oh, that's the can of worms for a different time. I just wanted to explain how we get from Bill Burr, my pizza shop, to getting this free blacked out Model S. He doesn't want to come back ever again. He's terrified now of my pizza. Never coming back for that car. It would cost him too much to have to drive over there. He could just press the big red button and print out a brand new Tesla Model X or S or whatever version he wants, make an Iron Man suit next, put it in the trunk with a big old bag of cash. This is what I'm hoping is how this is going to work out. This is safer for all of us. He doesn't choke and die on my pizza. He just stumbles on this, drives a big bag of cash, duffel bag, in the back of of what? I say Model S. That's so sweet, right? Model S Plaid Tesla, blacked out, fully loaded, with autopilot, for free because it's a write-off. And you put a duffel bag in the front and the back of that, an Iron Man suit or two. I'll try one of those Tesla robots. If you got one in Lady, that'd be nice. And yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for listening, Bill. Get your helicopter fixed, bro. I want to see your maintenance logs. I want to see these maintenance logs. I'm not messing around with some shit. And you say, "Hey, no, don't worry." Yeah, no, I got the money. I paid the flight guy to just pencil whip this thing. I'm not getting in your helicopter. I'll come look at it. I'll come reach up, maybe turn it off so the blades aren't spinning and just spin the helicopter blade real quick. Really cool. Hey, cool plane, bro. Why don't you get one that's got a legit maintenance record? I'm gonna go over here and get a hamburger. You wanna come? I'm meeting up with Joe and Elo at my pizza shop. We have hamburgers. Hey, have a good day. Welcome to the Bang Man Podcast.